We're Sue and Kev, and we've been fostering for 19 years. You're not going to save the world, because you're not. You're going to change someone's life. I think the quality you have to have, or it is good, is to realise these kids don't want money, they don't want things.
They just want love.
They just want love, and they want attention, they want your time. These kids that walk in the door don't know us, they don't know to trust us, they don't know that we're going to make good decisions for them. So you've got to spend more time than you would normally in order to do things. Letting the child know what's going to go on, what's going to be expected, so that they're not going to have big surprises, because big surprises in their maybe previous lives or situations might have been scary. Over the years, there's been loads and loads of training. I've done some really good courses that have been really useful. All of these things keep the fostering in the forefront of your mind, so you don't get complacent. So the more training you go on, the more you're thinking, right, I can deal with that way, or do this way.
Because of all the people's lives that they've made a difference to. It's, you know, it makes them heroes. I'm very proud of them.
I'm just an ordinary person. I just live in an ordinary house and I just do ordinary things. We do it with lots of people, not just our own kids. Everybody joins in.
Patience. A lot of patience. A kind heart. Determination. You've got to have a lot of determination for that child.
It does take work. It takes a lot of work, some of them. Some of them come and they just fit in and they're very, very easy. Others come there and they test you. They always test to see whether or not you actually can look after them. That could put people off, but don't let it, because there's a lot of support if you need it, and there's always someone you can talk to give advice.
You know, we're not perfect. Nobody has all of the answers. And each time we make a mistake or think to ourselves, oh, that was a little bit of a situation, we've learnt a lesson. So next time that situation comes along, we can deal with it differently. You have your own social worker. The children have a social worker as well. So your social worker will help you and advise you in situations that might be a little bit tricky. So they're looking after your interests and your family's interests. And then the child social worker are looking after the child's interests. So if there are any problems, say if the child had a problem with me, they could speak to their social worker, and we could all have a group meeting and try and iron out any problems. And similarly, again, if I've got a problem with a child, a particular problem, then I can ask them for help. Not with you, obviously. I never have a problem with you. There have definitely been situations where I've had to go, I'm struggling, and they've been there and they've really helped. I work. I've always worked during my fostering life, but it's something I think is important to me as well, to be able to work. I'm not a housewife type of a person, that's just not me. But also it's nice being able to go out to work still, because then you have a different aspect of your life. And OCC are really good at supporting you in that. And to me, that means the world to me, the fact that he feels safe enough that he can have his moments, feel a little bit angry, but know that we can cope with it, that we're on that journey and we're here the whole time for him. And he doesn't have to pack his bags anymore.